Knock knock. Hello. I got unmuted myself. I was like staring. I was like, oh yeah, I don't have a face cam, do I? So it's just me staring at a camera for 5 minutes. I should travail 10 seconds. But still. Right. Pause that. Pause that. That. Now, I want to try something. Now, I forgot to turn on to, not quality. No. Don't care about quality. How do I make a video? Hang on, I need to make that video repeat. Not report. How do I make a video repeat itself again? I feel like I'm being stupid. I've got some music to play for the stream. Right. No. What's that one? Okay, that one. More. Video loop. Okay. Settings. That is not... Captions. Do you know what? I need to know how quiet or loud it is. Because I want to add music. You know, music I did have was pretty fine. Got some different ones. Why? Right, where is me? I'm using Twitch, because Twitch is the easiest. So maybe... Eh? No, not that. It's too... I went to YouTube side. Yeah, no, I need to be a lot louder. Maybe I just need to... Oh god, this doesn't get copyrighted. Bring that up. About... About there. That works. Got music. That's what I can only retest that during when I'm streaming. And best it is quite a quiet song, so it's not that bad. Righty then, streaming. Things working. Yep. Was gonna play Withering Waves today, but Withering Waves decides, hang on, I want an 80 gigabyte update. 80 gigabytes. I think it's currently at like 40 gigabytes, and I started updating it like 2 hours ago. So it's not going to be done by the end of the stream. I mean, about the end of the stream, but yeah. Alright, what was I doing? And this is, I need to find evidence. No, counterfeit. What is it? Is it evidence or counter evidence? Evidence that supports me. Wait, no. What is it? Because it's not evidence, because if it's evidence is to go, not go against me, but it's to fight. But it isn't evidence. There's this. Investigate.
So this is the rope that broke and caused the water tank to fall.
Just want to quickly just make sure it's fine. Do Twitch, because Twitch is way much more up to date.
The rope looks pretty durable. How can it be burned through so quickly by fireworks?
Couldn't say it better, Paimon. Look at where the rope snapped.
Whoa! Look! This bit is made from different material! Most of it was burned away, but there's still a little bit of it left.
It seemed to be flammable.
Huh. So if a rope meant to hold something was made with that kind of material in it, then that means... Wait! Why don't you write all this down? Let's take notes!
Suspend photographs. Was made of... Isn't that like go against us, because it kind of proves the fact of like
whoever the murderer, this rope was... Why would it be him?
There's something I really need to talk to. Do you need to talk to?
Go ahead.
Probably.
Have a look around. In the end, we're both after the truth.
Examine the magic box. There we go. Nope. I'm going to assume it's bugged. Oh god, I'm so stupid, I need to do that. I'm so stupid.
I see that you're investigating the area. Well, it just so happens that I'm interested too. If you find any new and interesting leads, be sure to share them with me, alright?
Sure.
We don't have too many thoughts yet.
why don't I tell you my hypothesis first? The way I see it. And I'll start it with that loud thud.
The thud? Oh, you mean the sound that happened during the countdown?
Yes, exactly. It wasn't terribly loud, but I suspect that most people heard it. It's just that everyone was awaiting the results of Lenny's trick with bated breath, so no one paid it much mind. But now that the incident has happened, the thud has become an important clue.
That makes sense.
That does.
So, what do you make of it?
I'm of the opinion that it may have been the sound of Lenny's accomplice, Lynette perhaps, jumping atop the water tank or something like that. And when the pyrotechnics went off, she cut the rope, sending the water tank crashing down.
I don't think so.
Wasn't the noise we heard too loud for that?
Perhaps the balance wasn't right, leading to a particularly rough landing.
Then wouldn't the water tank have started?
Oh, that's true. I suppose I must reconsider.
That does remind Paimon, though. What was with that sound?
Unless it was for... Unless the sound came from here and there's a trap door underneath. I mean, to be honest, I think that's the smart solution. Well, not smart one, but where basically should begin. Okay. Should begin here and that magic box. You.
Hello
Important
there.
person.
What are you investigating?
Oh, this location has also been cordoned off because the Magic Troop members are currently considered prime suspects. The investigation team is still collecting evidence. The seats were all booked in advance, so we were able to deduce the missing woman's identity by checking the guest list.
Can you tell me who she is?
Sure, it's not like this is confidential information. We will publish it later anyway when we petition the public to help us find the missing person. Her name is Halsey. She's a painter from Fontaine who's made a bit of a name for herself. Apparently, she wasn't a regular at the Opera House, but she'd been feeling some pressure with her work lately, which made her decide to come see the magic show. The Magic Troop members all claim not to know her. We have looked into her social connections. It seems that she has no personal grievances or conflicts of interest with the suspects. Simply put, she wasn't related to the Magic Troop at all, which matches the features of the previous serial disappearances.
Were the victims of previous cases also chosen at random?
That's how it seems to us, in any case. Apart from the fact that they were all young women of around the same age range, there really weren't any other connections between them.
Okay then.
I don't know.
I don't need to be so formal. If you do happen to see the missing girl, please be sure to contact us.
Of course we will.
It is of utmost importance that we get to the bottom of these disappearances.
Also, I'm going to say I don't even know who. Oh. I also realized haven't talked. Never mind, can't leave. Oh, hello, I missed your within stream.
Findings. Turns out there's an issue with the random number selector after all.
No,
See,
but if it was yesterday,
told
then
you.
maybe, but
What
not
if the
today.
machine picked some big guy's seat? You think the murderer would have still made his move then?
If you talk about the one I'll do today, no, Within Waves needed an update, which was like, I think it was like, well, it was 80, there. Within Waves needed an update, and it was like 80 gigabytes or something. And it's currently at like 40-50%. And I started the update like an hour or two ago. And I've got to wake up early tomorrow. Not taking it still. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, no, it's still today. Yeah, wake up early tomorrow. I'm going on holiday, which is great, but also annoying. Right, that means I might not be any streams until Monday. Might not be though. I've just downloaded Roblox. Was going to download Genshin Impact. I need another 50 gigabytes of storage, which I can't get. And yeah, it's really annoying. But well. Also got music playing.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're helping Linny and Lynette with their side of the investigation. What were you saying about the number selector? There's something wrong with it?
You're trying to help them? That'll be a tall order.
Lenny used the machine to pick a random member of the audience during his performance, right? The lucky girl that later disappeared. Well, we thought there might be a serious problem with the machine, so we had it taken away for further inspection.
It turns out that the seat number it picked wasn't random at all. The machine picks that same number every time. I'm sure you already know that you have to make a reservation in advance to get a seat, regardless of whether it's a trial or some performance. In other words, Linny knew who would be sitting where from the very beginning.
That much checks out. Linny reserved our seats for us too.
Bet you see why I was saying it'd be tough to make a case for Linny.
Yeah, thanks, sorry for bothering you.
Even though it's bad for Linny's case, Paimon had better write it down.
Well then. Oh.
Hey, you! Yes, both of you! Over here!
Oh.
I've been keeping an eye on you for a while now.
Huh? You mean us?
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, you're also among those who wish to cut down the thorns and pursue the truth. No. And by the looks of it, you're not from Fontaine.
Well, you're right on the moor about that one, but who are you?
Have you never heard of the Spina di Rosula? From mediating disputes and providing protection to solving conundrums, you name it, Spina di Rosula does it. And I, Navia, have the honor
Navia.
of being its renowned president.
Oh no. It's gonna go great.
Though those who play by our rules call me boss.
I'm Silver, her attendant. Pleased to meet you.
And I'm
Silver.
Melus.
Melus.
Demoiselle's various daily needs and affairs are under my purview.
Huh? Boss? Demoiselle? What gives with the names?
Well,
Navia.
I am the second generation president. Malus and the others are still used to my previous title.
My apologies, Demoiselle. Should you prefer, boss, I will endeavor to use that instead.
No,
No,
but that's
no need. You don't have to call me boss. Just Navia is fine.
Navia.
Okay, if you say so. Not that we're members of Spina di Rosula anyway.
All merely trifling details. Never mind. Now, back to the situation at hand.
So you want to investigate as well?
That's right. I've always kept an eye on the serial disappearance cases. My interest stems from a matter back from my father's time. Judging from the look of things, I find Linny an unlikely mastermind.
Really? We think
Oh.
so too. That's why we're looking for clues now. But how did you come to that conclusion?
Well, I guess we
Intuition, naturally. My unparalleled intuition.
I can already tell she's not gonna be normal. We can get along.
For Rena sure was quick to point the finger at Linny without any decisive evidence whatsoever, wasn't she?
Yep.
But that's not uncommon for her. If you remember, the Justice had to interrupt her and ask if she was pressing charges just to keep her from getting carried away. Anyway, a trial begins the moment someone levels charges. And, of course, there was no way Farina was going to back down in that situation.
Sounds more like you just don't trust the Hydro Archon.
Yep.
Well, what's your opinion? I must admit that she can be interesting at times, but liking her doesn't mean that I'll blindly agree with her.
Right, put it like that.
Alright, I've answered your question. Now, it's time you answer mine.
Oh no. Who are we?
Wait a minute, did that answer count?
Oh.
Well, I say it does. But don't worry, you won't hear any pointless questions from me.
I'm getting ready for the pointless
In
question.
your opinion, do you think it's right to treat a trial like it's an opera?
Never mind, that is actually an important question.
Well?
Not really.
And why would that be?
Doing so makes it easy for the truth to fall. Separate. Something serious like a trash.
See, Silver and Maloose? I told you they'd be different.
Most astute of you, demoiselle. I too think that the Traveler's response was most excellent. No matter how wonderful the script or how fervent the audience's expectations may be, the trials that go on stage here must be based in fact. And if that can be done, boss, then...
All right, that's quite enough, Maloose. Anyway, I like your answer. You pass with flying colors. Now, I need to make some preparations, following which our joint investigation shall commence. You two shall be my assistants.
Well,
Wait!
we've been hired.
When did we become assistants?
We've been hired for the 50,000th time.
Oh, well, I can be the assistant. Sure. Or your companion, if you like. I'm really not that fussy.
Okay.
That's more like it.
I think you're missing the point, Paimon.
Far be it from me to brag, but I believe that Demoiselle's intuition will be instrumental in uncovering the truth.
Well, I already believe her. Everything
You
she
wish
says.
to save a friend from false accusations, and we wish to unravel the disappearances. In this sense, our goals are aligned.
You have a point. You're quite the talker, aren't you, mister?
Why should you look at Paimon?
There.
The Paimon
What do
with
you
me.
think? You seem like you've got something on your mind.
He looks like he's just wearing sunglasses with... why does every single time people wear glasses, they don't have, like, the little glassy things that goes on your ear to keep them in place? It just looks like they've just glued it on.
I have nothing to add.
Oh, alrighty then.
We'll be making some preparations first. Just be sure to let us know if they start revealing Linny's tricks. Thanks!
I got mail. I have mail. Gift mail. Righty then. Who are you?
Sorry, but no one can freely enter or exit the Opera House at the moment. If you wish to leave, you must register your identity with us first.
No, we're not leaving. We're representing Linny and Lynette as attorneys, so we're investigating the case. Were you
Okay.
always guarding this entrance?
Nope.
Yes, after the Chief Justice gave the order, everyone coming in or out must undergo a strict inspection. So, the missing girl couldn't have left from here, at least not from that point on.
What about during the show?
I as much opportunity then, either.
How can you be so sure?
Well, because I was in charge of security near the entrance at that time. I couldn't see Linny's performance from here, which was quite a shame. Just my luck. But still, I did not abandon my post, and I stayed put no matter how loud the applause was. If someone had so much as even approached the door, I would have noticed it, let alone if they had tried to leave. We Melusines are good at that sort of thing, you know.
So, it's safe to say the girl couldn't have left through here. Alright, thank you for your help. This'll be useful info.
Will it? I suppose it would.
We checked everything of note here at the performance venue. My mom wonders how Linny's discussion with the guards is going. Let's go see, shall we? Ooh, things are getting interesting, huh? We're about to see how magic is made.
Ooh.
Understood. Then I will be going with you. Just so you're aware, I will be monitoring your actions and making notes as necessary.
Very good. Thanks for being so agreeable. I'd pull a rose out of my hat as a gift for you if I could.
Don't.
You may spare the pleasantries. I'm just doing my job.
Well,
We've arrived. Who's this?
investigation team.
Me? I'm Spina di Rosula's guardian angel. If you've
Okay.
got a problem, I've got the firepower.
What? There's no problem with that.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. Call me Navia. I'm a partner of theirs, and will be helping investigate this whole situation.
Yeah, this is.
And these are my companions. Would you mind if they join as well?
Well, more the merrier.
Fine by me.
Oh, new helpers? I would be most grateful.
Well, let's just say we're tagging along. It's not every day you get to see the secrets behind magic performed on such a large scale.
I appreciate your kind interest. Come with me. We'll be heading below stage.
Ooh.
Huh? Below stage?
Yes, a world of secrets is hidden beneath this magic box, prepared specifically for this switcheroo trick. But before I reveal everything, you should have a look first. Notice anything strange here? I'm not trying to be dramatic. Remembering the details of a trick will help you understand the methods used to perform it more easily.
Weren't there balloons and other decorations here? Where did all that go?
Ah, good eye. That said, you're still far from discovering the answer.
The back of the door isn't the same.
The back? You mean the inside of the door? What's different about it? Paimon didn't notice anything.
Very good indeed. I thought you might not be able to catch that, given that you were sitting in the first row.
Now I
The
see
back of
everything.
this door was patterned. Those patterns are now gone, replaced by a smooth wooden board. So, if you put two and two together, what do you get?
There's no box inside this one.
Exactly. All right, let's go. I'll tell you how it works as we head down.
Oh, so there was a passageway under the magic box.
So two boxes together.
I knew you'd figure out most of it as soon as you saw this place.
Yeah, really.
The two
know about
magic
it.
boxes are positioned right above the two entrances of the tunnel. See this flatbed trolley? The box with the lucky audience member in it would be shuttled over to the other side using the trolley.
This trolley can raise and lower and even rotate, ensuring that the box will face in the right direction.
I see. So that's the purpose of the box inside another box.
Precisely. The inner box would descend after the audience member was put inside and be moved along the trolley, all while the outer box would remain on stage as if nothing had ever changed.
So that's how you did it.
Once the box was lowered, the trolley would store some energy through this device here, with which it would complete the rest of the steps. The audience member would only be able to feel some slight movements in the dark, and by the time she walked out, she would already be back on stage.
So,
Right. You were talking that whole time, and you even came out for a moment near the end.
Ah,
oh, I
yes.
remember this.
A phonograph operated by Lynette was used to achieve that effect. My assistant and I had already scripted our conversation beforehand. When the countdown began, I had already gone to the opposite box via a tunnel using that ladder.
And what about Lynette? Where was she?
I was in the mezzanine space in the back of the box.
Oh, interesting.
That's how we were able to coordinate Linny's lines with the assistant. And by the way, I was the one who walked out of the box at the end.
I mean, we are twins. All it takes is a change of clothes and no one can tell who's who.
Wait, what?
And that's my favorite part of this trick. Only Lynette and I can perform it.
So that's how it all worked. Wow. Every detail you revealed was more amazing than the last.
I can tell a lot forward.
Lynette would briefly walk out of the box and then go back in, jumping into the tunnel and escaping before the box on the trolley could finish ascending. And then I walk out of the other box in the audience area, and the trick would be complete. The operative word here being would. But as you saw, Cal was in the box, not our audience member. She, on the other hand, mysteriously vanished.
We really don't know how that happened.
If not for that interlude, this would have been an astonishing trick. I probably never would have figured out how you pulled it off.
I would have.
And yet, to think that someone was able to use this magic trick to commit a crime. Could we have a look around? I think we can come up with some more leads.
This is the scene of the crime, so Linny and Lynette are not permitted to stay here. I'll escort them back up.
Yes, of course. No need to be so strict now. I won't disappear into thin air, you know.
Thanks, everyone. We're counting on you.
Whoa. 3 books worth of evidence? That is a lot of evidence. Ladder. Oh, thanks for another.
What's this?
A grappling hook.
Looks like a hook tied to the end of a rope.
Ah.
Huh? There's all kinds of odds and ends here.
Perhaps it was a prop for a different trick. But why would it have been left here?
Whatever it is, let's make a note of it first.
So other things that you don't think about how much goes into like a court case. Like even that, for me, it just looks like, okay, it's just a bit of junk, but it's like actually important. Like this over here is important.
The floor is wet. Please be careful not to slip.
Why would there be water here?
Oh, Paimon knows! It's one of those tricks where you pour water into a jug and then flip the jug over only for the water to disappear.
Oh, it's broken, that's the thing.
Here's a broken vase. Huh. Did the trolley knock it down while moving?
That can't be. The trolley moves along tracks from start to finish. It couldn't have hit the vase at this distance.
Let's note this down too and think about it later.
Now this.
Oh, these are the clothes that the lady chosen from the audience was wearing, right? Her clothes are here, but she's nowhere to be found.
Right. And do you really need to do that if you're kidnapping them?
Why has Paimon now got the circle?
Ugh, this is so confusing. Paimon doesn't want to be a detective anymore.
Detective Paimon's been fired. Right. There's a vent system here.
What is this place?
It's like a
It
vent.
seems someone could fit through here.
Could this have been the suspect's escape route?
Alone, perhaps. But if they had to pull another person with them, the space would be too narrow.
But there are no other ways in or out of here. Oh, you're right. Let Paimon write that down. Seems we're just about done investigating down here.
Yes. Let's head back up. Well, we've ascertained the state of the crime scene. Let's find a place to sort out our findings once Malus returns. Seems to me that there are several things that don't add up here.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle.
Oh.
So, what did the guards say? Did the criminal escape through the vent?
They believe the odds of that are very low, since the vent leads to the Opera House's basement. The guards have checked the area carefully. No one left through the basement during the performance or after the incident, and no one was found hiding there.
So the tunnels become like a secret chamber then. You know, like the kind you usually see in novels.
Seems so though.
The plot thickens. Halsey's disappearance and Cowell's death are both quite inexplicable. No wonder Farina was so confident in her accusation. All the current evidence points toward Linny and Lynette.
In other words, the charges are very likely to be upheld unless we make some considerable progress.
Charges and then trial. So if the charges are upheld, they'll announce a sentence?
Yep.
That's right. This is how a trial goes in the Opera House. During the proceedings, the Chief Justice and the oratrice will hear statements from both sides. That's right. This is how indemnitium is produced. The statements from both sides, the defenses from attorneys, witness testimonies, and even the audience's emotions will all be projected on the oratrice. To put it simply, it's as if the oratrice has its own will and is a judge in its own right.
Huh.
This also precludes any kind of favoritism on the part of the Chief Justice. And not that this has ever happened anywhere.
Once both sides have finished speaking, the Chief Justice will make his final decision. This, too, will be used by the oratrice as a reference. Then, finally, the oratrice will be consulted by officials. The result it returns is the will of justice itself.
So that machine is the one that actually decides? Paimon thought Novelette called the shots.
In practice, there is very little difference. Both have always come to the same judgment, which is why people have great faith in the Chief Justice. Ah, yes, the guards also asked me to convey that none of us will be allowed to leave this place before the trial.
Huh? Why?
Because we've chosen to act as the twins' proxies. That makes us persons related to the case.
Huh.
They're concerned that we might be colluding with outside parties, or that we might find outside help to disrupt the case. And even if that were not so, It could prove problematic if we happen to spread key information about the case ahead of time.
I'm ready to break out at any time.
Well, I mean, are you...
Whoa, whoa! There's no need for that!
There's plenty of need for that.
Have a point. That said, are they providing food?
Nope.
Of course. I just hope you don't mind the lack of options. I'm afraid that catering to all tastes is not in the cards, nor is any guarantee of balanced nutrition.
Now's not the time to be picky.
In that case, let's just sort out our findings together here. Pity. I was hoping to take you to try some of Fontaine's famous desserts, too. I mean, what better way to properly think through our findings than over some tea and sweets?
I mean, I agree.
Breaking out suddenly doesn't seem like such a bad idea after all.
I'm all for it.
Just kidding, just kidding. Paimon will still do her best, even if there are no snacks.
What do you mean, no snacks? Of course we'll have snacks. If we cannot buy some, then we'll simply make some.
You are now my new favorite character.
Huh? Here? But how?
Understood, Demoiselle. Everyone, please come with me.
She's about to become my new third favorite. After 3 and then Hotel number
Wait,
2.
you're
And 1 and
carrying
2.
a portable stove with you?
Oh my god, they kind of...
Yes, I must be prepared to meet the Demoiselle's baking needs whenever the fancy strikes her.
I have eggs, sugar, and almonds at the ready.
Small thing. You two were carrying a stove. All these ingredients.
Good work, you two. Then I'll get to it. Please sit tight for a moment. You'll get to taste my awesome snacks soon enough.
These three are quite the interesting group.
Yeah, they are. This game much better.
Paimon thought it smelled good while it was still in the oven. Oh, it's even better now. Paimon can't stop drooling. From the way you had these two guys carrying all that stuff around, Paimon thought you'd have them do more during the baking process.
Oh, I just thought of something. Can I? Hang on. Hang on 1 second. I don't think... Oh my god, I think I can. Can I? Wait, this is brilliant. Wait, I want to hear the stream now. Okay. Right, I'll do that. I'll do that another time. But I can actually.
But you ended up doing the entire thing by yourself. Beating the egg whites, grinding almonds, everything.
I was applauding.
And I was giving encouraging smiles.
That's not quite what Paimon meant, but okay.
Paimon was just thinking. Aren't you worried about getting your fancy dress dirty beating egg whites and baking like this?
Well, I don't think it's carved in stone anywhere that fancy ladies can only read books, sip tea, ride horses, and play the piano. I just really enjoy making snacks. Don't underestimate beating egg whites, by the way. It's a real arm workout. You also need to beat them to just the right consistency, or your macarons will crack.
Is that what I think it is? If that's what I think it is. Oh no, it's me. It is. Oh my god, they are exactly what I thought they were. All of these things are the best. Do you beat Wang Sheng funeral parlor? Oh no, snack maker versus a funeral parlor. She's pretty. She is. Oh no. Now I need to find out. Does she beat Wang Sheng funeral parlor? What? It's one of the weirdest things. Okay, would a macarona or I can't. I hate the fact I'm having to compare. I'm not having to compare, but I'm comparing a macaron to a funeral parlor. Then again, the only reason I'm doing that is hotel, where you can pre-book your funeral 50 years in advance. How and why?
Anyway, give these a try. Fresh out of the oven. There's 3 for each of us.
Only 3?
Well, eating too many sweet treats might send all that sugar to your head. You wouldn't be able to think clearly about the case on a sugar rush, would you?
Okay, that makes sense. That does make sense. I was about to say, I will eat as much sugar as required for me. I don't really know, but I will have plenty of sugar. But no, but in a case, it makes sense. Then again, how is it when you put? Wait, okay, hang on. She thought 3 macarons would put us into a sugar rush. There's either 2 things. Either Paimon cannot handle sugar, or she is loaded with sugar. I wrote the second one.
Tea is ready to be served.
Or she's too
as well.
cautious.
This is Demoiselle's favorite. Strong black tea with a floral fragrance that clears the mind and lifts the spirit.
Why don't you take a break as well?
No need for concern. I'm merely doing as I should.
I said, take a break.
All right then. Down to business. As Paimon mentioned previously, the tunnel seems to be something of a secret chamber. However, we can assume that Linny and Lynette were not alone within it. Some criminal also occupied its sealed confines. The magician twins could have committed the crimes, of course, but they lack any logical motive.
Exactly! Why would they do such a thing right when everyone was watching?
So apart from the twins, go and deceased.
The flower vase and the thud we heard during the performance could indicate some altercation between Halsey and the criminal in the tunnel, resulting in the shattering of the vase, the discarding of her clothes, and her abduction. Perhaps the criminal thought that since she was chosen from the crowd, she would be too easy to identify if she was still wearing the same clothes.
Paimon thinks that makes sense, but the real trouble is...
There's no evidence for a third person even existing.
True. None of the clues we found thus far support the existence of this third person. But the only people left to consider are both technically victims, whether it's the missing girl, Halsey, or poor Cowl.
Huh. Could Halsey have secretly made modifications to the magic props in order to murder Cowl before making her escape?
She has no way of knowing how.
That's right. And even if she had tampered with the setup, she would need to understand the entire trick to pull it off. Nor does she have any motive. The guard said that she has never had any dealings with the Magic Troop's members.
Were we not thorough enough in our search? From the sound of things, this is turning into an impossible case. Your macarons are amazing, Navia. They smell great. They're nice and crisp and super sweet.
We're all just talking about the case, then back to macarons.
They are my specialty after all. And I see you've already had 5 of them.
Wasn't that supposed to be like 3 each?
What? 5? Oh, that can't be right. Paimon only counted 3. Honest.
Please don't worry about it. At my age, a few less sweets might actually be a good thing.
No. Being greedy is one thing, but Paimon knows how to count. Besides, Paimon knows that if she ate too many, then others wouldn't have enough.
That's how much you love eating.
Wait, even you don't believe Paimon? How could you? If Paimon ate those 2 extra macarons, then may they turn into stone in her stomach.
All right, we get it. Well, I suppose one of us might have gotten too engrossed in our chat and eaten them by mistake. No big deal. Maloose, set up the stove again if you would.
Huh? What are you doing?
Making more?
Making sure everyone gets 3 macarons, of course.
No, we don't need to do that.
Exactly. We don't want to trouble you.
As you wish, demoiselle.
And I have the egg, sugar, and almonds.
Well, this really is your hobby, huh?
Well, that's it for snack time. I'm going to have another look around the area. I don't know what we're looking for yet, but we've still got some time. As attorneys, I suggest the 2 of you think the case over again. It would be awkward if you got all tongue-tied on stage during the trial.
All right. Thanks for your help and for the snacks.
Thanks for the snacks.
It was nothing. A small task for the Spina di Rosula. Silver, Maloose, it's time to go. I'll be back if I find anything new.
Third person.
All right. It's time to put our heads together. We've got to get our defense ready for the trial. Oh, it's probably going to be a long and difficult case. There's no point in worrying about that now. We just need to prepare. Here, take Paimon's notes. They should help you review the situation.
What? Think about this. Think, Paimon. Oh, I've got to wait 24 hours. Okay. I did not think of anything.
What do we do? The whole situation is so confusing. Good plan. Impossible things don't just happen. We'll get to the truth one way or another.
Just relax. Even if everyone else suspects Lenny and Lynette, at least we will be supporting them from the stands.
Yeah.
Besides, I doubt Farina understands any more about what happened than we do.
Thanks, Navia. Well, we'll be going then.
Best of luck to you.
Great. I mean, the problem is Farina has personal beef with us at the moment. Can we just fight her?
Finally, you're back. Well, how did your investigation go?
To be honest, you might be disappointed.
No. We're already very grateful that you were willing to help.
Well, we came back with
Now,
evidence
don't
against you.
you all look disappointed. Don't tell me that your investigation came up empty-handed.
Oh, your investigation didn't come up any better.
That was to be expected, of course. The guilty can never produce proof of their innocence.
Kind of proof. There's nothing to
Don't
prove
let
them
that
guilty.
stop you. I shall be terribly disappointed should you, my most anticipated foe, concede so easily.
Just you wait for it, you know.
Since both parties are present, I declare that the trial regarding the magic show incident is now in session.
Great.
Firstly, in order for the audience to understand the causes and results of the incident, could we please have Mr. Linney explain the trick?
Yes, of course. I will explain while Lynette demonstrates on stage. All the necessary items have been prepared.
Thank you, Mr. Linney. In that case, I take your statement to be that you ran to and remained hidden within the magic box in the audience stands once the trick began, and thus could not have committed the crime. Is this correct?
Yes,
Mostly.
that's correct, Your Honor.
Oh,
In that case, I call upon the prosecution. Lady
Farina.
Do you wish to refute his statement in any way?
Why, of course I do.
Oh no.
Allow me to take the first shot and break this case wide open.
Okay.
Mr. Linney is clearly lying.
Proof.
There is no way you could have been in the box the whole time if you were to abduct Halsey and murder Cowell. In fact, I'd say you were hardly in that tunnel at all.
That is simply your hypothesis based on the presumption that I'm guilty.
Oh, is that
Ooh.
so? And if I may ask, what did you hear while you were inside your box?
The roaring countdown of the crowd, of course. That's how I kept track of the time and built anticipation for the finale.
And you didn't hear anything else at all? Nothing that might leave an impression of any kind?
No, nothing.
I see. But when the count reached 30 seconds or so, there was a thud. One so loud that I believe practically everyone heard it.
That's true.
Huh?
Now that's the man showing that he has no idea.
Hey, hang on. Something's not right here.
Yeah, I'm sure he could have heard a noise that loud from inside the box.
I was right by the box and I definitely heard the thud.
Look at those scales. Could those mean...
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to use the words of the magician himself. You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Ooh.
Indeed, it seems his alibi can also collapse in the blink of an eye. Of course, I have armed myself to do far more than smash your alibi. Confidence cannot go unfounded, and my foundations are rock solid.
Well,
Tell
well,
me,
well then.
Aren't you and Lynette actually from the House of the Hearth?
Ooh.
The House of the Hearth?
They're the Fatui.
No
Ooh.
wonder they did something like this.
So the serial disappearances were the Fatui's doing. Now it all makes sense.
Ooh.
I've got a feeling that what happened on stage probably wasn't just an accident.
That's irrelevant. Our identities have nothing to do with what happened.
Ooh, they're part of the toy.
Indeed. Then perhaps you could tell us everything that happened during that 1 minute.
Well then.
Your first priority is to prove yourself innocent after all. I'm sure there is little that needs to be kept secret now. Unless your script already has holes in it. The Outlander is speechless. My, oh my, don't they look flabbergasted? Now comes the infighting and discord, I suppose. This was almost too easy. Good thing I made all those preparations. Seems the all-nighter I pulled last night is really paying off.
She did all-nighter.
Hey, Linny, why didn't you tell us this before?
My things are easy. Oh, Fatui. Wait, how could the Fatui be behind it, but because they're
Order! Order! Mr. Linney, allow me to re-establish the facts. Lady Farina has raised 2 points. First, when the thud was heard in the Opera House, you were neither in the box nor the tunnel. Second, you and Ms. Lynette are both members of the House of the Hearth. Are these claims true?
Yes. Oof. Nobody's left. I forgot Child's here.
Please answer my question, Mr. Linney.
I'm sorry. Yes, they're true, Your Honor.
That doesn't help you moving again.
I knew it!
Well, that's it. We might as well move on to the sentencing already.
What should we do now?
Permission to speak, Your Honor?
Granted.
We've heard of
In that case, what is your request?
Is that really necessary? They're already as good as guilty.
The defendant deceived their own attorneys. What is there left to discuss?
Order! Order, I say! Your request is reasonable, and we shall adjourn. This trial will reconvene in 1 hour.
So you would stick to Mr. Linney's defense even after knowing what you do now? You certainly have more professionalism than I thought. In that case, my dear audience, let's allow the joy of victory to steep for a little while longer.
I think Charles behind this, being completely honest. So you might want to explain about the Fatui part.
Well, this is awkward. I didn't think the Hydro Archon would dig all that up. I'm sorry, Traveler and Paimon.
Mate, it's not the problem with the fact of you're part of the Fatui, but we're friends with like half the people. We end up like friends with like half the Fatui anyway. That's a good point first. We're enemies. The Fatui is the bad guys, but yet we're friends with pretty much the entire Fatui. We're friends with, what, 2 Fatui Harbingers by this point. Plus you two now. In the future we get Sandroni, Colavina, a few others. We end up being friends with like pretty much the entire Fatui.
Yeah, sorry. Paimon doesn't know where to start. We trusted you two. We based our entire reasoning on the assumption that you weren't bad guys. Not to set the wrong
I know you're angry, and reasonably so, but please, let me explain. I know you've clashed with the Fatui several times before. I wouldn't be surprised if just hearing the word is enough to make you upset.
I mean, we're friends with a Fatui Harbinger, so...
But our organization is very, very large, and the Harbingers have very different personalities and goals.
Right now, we want to save people. As many as we can.
That's right. I'm sure we're on the same page when it comes to this nation and the disaster that its people might face. I knew if it weren't for our respective identities, we could become good friends. That's why I didn't wish to flat out lie to you, but chose to hide some details instead. The truth is very important, but being completely transparent about everything would see us spending more effort than we need to. Right. So, you be the judge. Heck, if I were you, I fear that I'd even struggle to trust me at this point. You met a Fatus who works as a magician, a trickster by trade. All by coincidence, too.
Yeah.
But still, I'm asking you to trust me. I am no criminal.
Well, not in
At
this
least,
case.
not in this case.
Well, that's very some other questions, but...
Sorry. Please forgive us.
This... You haven't explained it.
You both say that, but... Right. Let's hear your answer first, and no lies now.
Of course. I'll answer any question you ask. We've been trying to find out how the Oratrice operates. We want to know why it has a consciousness. Why can it deliver sentences accurately? During our investigations, we learned that the machine's core is beneath it. From that moment on, Lynette and I have been designing this box swap trick with the objective of getting close to the core.
Is that why you needed a whole minute?
That's right. In truth, the audience would take about 75 seconds to count down from 60, while I would only need 15 to get to the opposite box. So, after jumping into the tunnel, I accessed the Opera House basement via the vent, and went to investigate the room in which the core is stored.
That air vent was created during the construction of the tunnel specifically to execute this step.
What do you
Well,
find?
nothing. As soon as I reached that room and was about to investigate, I heard someone's voice.
Charles' voice?
Which should have been impossible, of course. I was quite certain that I was the only one in the room. That voice seemed to recognize me and tried to speak to me. I chose to err on the side of caution and retreated the way I came. On the way back, I saw the broken vase and the clothes on the ground, but the countdown was almost finished, so there wasn't time to give it any thought.
Right.
After that, the homicide occurred just as you saw.
Well, that explains why you didn't hear the thud.
Understand it.
Because of that prophecy I told you about, of course. We must know all we can about this nation's secrets in order to deal with that prophesized crisis.
That's
A
the
bit
only
too
way
far.
we can save everyone.
It's one of
So,
those-
there you have it. The whole truth. I swear, I didn't hide anything from you this time. It was never my wish to proceed under this cloud of mistrust either. But, like I said earlier, you can be the judge. If you want to leave because you don't trust the Fatui, there's nothing I can do to stop you.
Well, Traveler, you decide. Paimon will follow your lead however you choose.
I believe in the facts. I would...
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for giving us a chance.
The current problem
Yes,
is
please.
that the scales are tipped pretty badly against you two. If we want to refute the Hydro Archon's accusations, we're gonna need a seriously watertight defense. Huh? Oh, Paimon thinks she gets what you mean.
Don't think you do.
Both parties have returned to their positions. Let us continue the trial. When last we left off, Mr. Linney acknowledged the new evidence presented by Lady Farina as fact. Therefore, Lady Farina may continue stating her reconstruction of the events.
That took long enough. Now then, if everyone would lend me their attention. At this stage, let's revisit that scene from Linney's perspective.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no.
As the countdown began, he entered the tunnel.
Okay.
When the flatbed trolley passed, he opened the box and got into an altercation with Halsey, which caused the loud thud. He did not realize that this sound could be heard by everyone in the opera house, which is why he claimed earlier that he could not hear the sound. Finally, he used the vase to knock her out, before making her change clothes to prevent others from recognizing her.
Okay.
At this time, Cowell arrived in the tunnel, having heard that strange noise, and caught Linney red-handed.
Any question, where did she go?
Linney proceeded to knock him out too before stuffing him into that box. Afterward, Linney passed the unconscious Halsey to his accomplice through the magic box in the audience stands, before operating the devices such that Cowell's death would be ruled an accident. And there you have it. That's the truth behind what happened.
Does the defendant's side have any objections to Lady Farina's description of the events?
The key to refuting Lady Farina is the order of events, what Linney experienced and what he saw. Seems this won't produce a part. Seems.
No.
According to Linney, he left via the vent after entering the tunnel. Linney went to the room that contains the Oratrice's core. This... Linney didn't...
Attention! Ace
Oh, no.
Detective Paimon has something to say!
Well, about
When the countdown started, Linney did indeed go into the tunnel. But he immediately used a vent to access the Opera House basement, which is where the underground core of the Oratrice is stored. Once he reached that area, he heard a voice in what should have been an empty room. Since he felt something was amiss, he returned immediately. The crime scene had already developed by the time he reached the tunnel again, and in order to complete the magic trick, he did not remain there for any length of time. Finally, he reached the surface, and that was when the accident happened from his point of view. Therefore, he's innocent.
It's gonna be. Ooh. Ooh.
Paimon did it! Paimon actually managed to say all that! Oh,
Oh, I believe.
My reasoning?
That's great.
If that's the case, then if Cowell hadn't entered the tunnel, who was the entire setup meant to kill? Assuming that what you say is true, Linny only needed to kidnap the young girl to cause a new disappearance case. What would the point of killing someone on stage be?
Oh, they have a point.
Yeah.
That's right, you tell them! And that's why they're partners of mine. They've managed to turn things around.
Ooh.
Oh, well, your denial is very strident, I'll give you that. But what proof do you have to back your claims?
Do you happen to remember?
Of course I do. If he had been in the magic box the whole time, how could he have not heard that sound? Why do you ask? You're saying that he wasn't.
Your claims become my weapon. Your claims become my weapon. Oh ho ho ho. Relevant. What am I supposed to be clicking? I think I've...
That's right! Linny wasn't in the box or in the tunnel. That's why he didn't hear anything strange during the performance. This means that when the crime happened, Linny had already entered the basement via the vent. The same clue you used to disprove his alibi has now become the best proof! How do you like that?
I love Paimon.
Well played. To think you'd use such logic.
Ooh.
Well then, if it wasn't Linny who committed the crimes, then who wasn't?
That's something that is a good... I think it's child. Oh no. Let me see.
Halsey is the missing person and an ordinary audience member. Or did she have her own scheme all along? The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. Could there have been a third person involved? Is that really a possibility?
The only person... Obviously that one.
The deceased's name is Halsey is the missing
I mean...
The deceased's name is
Okay, it was him. don't think it is, but okay.
That can't be right. Are you serious? The killer was, in fact, Cowl, the deceased!
This is the stupidest thing I've ever...
Oh, is that so? How interesting! Let's hear your reasoning then.
I want to hear the reasoning
What I
too.
must do next is recreate the truth. What Cowl did, and how he went from would-be perpetrator to victim.
God. Oh no.
No one entered or left the Opera House through its entrances. The sound we heard may have come from a clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time.
How can I prove that?
It would have been tough for both people to fit into that vent. They would likely have bumped into Linny as well.
If that there wasn't...
The sound we heard may have come from a clash, but no one entered or... The deceased's name is Cowl, Linny's assistant. Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel.
I don't know.
It would have been tough for both people. The deceased's name is Halsey's clothing was in the sound we heard may have come from... No one entered or left the... Halsey's clothing was in... The sound we heard may have come... It would have been tough for both... No
What
one
the-
entered or left... The sound we heard may have...
Oh my god.
The sound we heard may have come
I've
from a
gotten every
clash
single one wrong.
Halsey's clothing was in the tunnel.
No, it's...
What's wrong, Traveler? Are you still having trouble figuring things out?
Where in the world did he?
I see how it is. So this was all just a bluff. And here I thought you had something to show for it. But it seems you're still far from the truth.
Look, since we're at a dead end, why not consider a different track? Just like the trick as it transpired, the end result must have been utterly different from the magician's initial design.
If only we knew how Halsey disappeared.
Well, that would be nice, but the tunnel only has 3 exits, and none of them seem very likely.
Yeah.
And it's not like this is a magic trick where you can just make a real live person disappear. You know, like you did from that water tank, Lynette.
Skipping from the water tank. Water?
Excuse my interruption, dear opponents. But do you not see that the crowd is growing impatient? There is no greater sin in this opera house than an awkward delay in the performance.
That makes sense.
If the defense is unable to make further effective arguments, we will move on to the next stage of the trial.
Hold on a second.
Linny was not in the tunnel at that moment, which gave our criminal ample time. The sound we heard may have come from clash between the missing Halsey and the criminal. The deceased's name is Cowell, Linny's assistant. He would have been able to tamper with the equipment. The vase was not broken by chance. It was used to cover important evidence. The water.
It fits. Oh god. This is the...
Paimon gets it! It all comes together if Halsey disappeared instead of being kidnapped.
I also...
Lynette escaped from the water tank, vanishing gradually and leaving only clothes behind. If there's a similar method where a person could be transformed into water...
Just a moment, please. I do hope you know how preposterous you sound at the moment. How could a person ever be transformed into water? This is reality we're talking about here, not some magic trick. Must we really? I should think that of anyone. Your friend Linny already knows this truth very well. Magic tricks are ultimately just illusions and misdirection. But Halsey's disappearance is very real. We're talking about two completely different things.
Even so, I trust the Traveler's judgment. The truth must be out there somewhere. Perhaps some new line of reasoning may open if we try to gather all the focal points that don't make sense. Since Cal was the deceased, we haven't placed much attention on him. But given that we aren't making much progress with the case, it wouldn't hurt to have a look at his belongings, would it?
People really do come up with all sorts of harebrained schemes when at the end of their rope. The way I see it, your suggestion that we broaden the scope of our investigation is nothing but a tactic for stalling the trial.
Nevertheless, I believe that this is a reasonable request on the part of an attorney. Since the trial does indeed appear to be at an impasse, I believe that additional evidence may help us make more progress. Guards, please step into the lounge and examine the personal effects of the deceased Cowell.
We are still examining the items, but we have already made critical progress that we feel must be shared with everyone post-haste. We discovered several test tubes of fluid within Cowell's baggage, each labeled separately. The notebook in his backpack claims that these fluids are water from the primordial sea.
The primordial sea?
The note's contents also indicate that Cowell belonged to an organization that sells illegal drugs and that he had an accomplice. The notebook has many entries concerning safe usage of these fluids, in which the keyword dissolve appears many times.
Well,
one of these tubes was labeled Opera Epiclese, along with yesterday's date. It is empty. The notes also state that these dissolution properties work exclusively on people from Fontaine. It's likely that Halsey was chosen as some sort of test subject.
For Tui?
As such, we believe that the defense's hypothesis is, in fact, supported by sufficient evidence.
You've got to be kidding! People dissolving into water?
Could something so ridiculous actually be true?
Wait a moment. This reminds me of a certain prophecy, but it's just a coincidence, isn't it?
If people can become water, does that mean that the water tank's real use was as a means to hide water stains? And if Cowell was targeting that girl... Wait just a minute. Could that mean... You two, with me, quick!
Demoiselle, wait! What about your partners?
Let's go. Just trust me.
Order! Order! It is undeniable that further examination of the deceased's personal effects has yielded some surprising results, but we cannot yet verify the veracity of these clues. Still, let us assume that these clues are indeed authentic, albeit with the understanding that Ms. Halsey has yet to be found. Guards, please continue examining the items along these lines. Mr. Linney, It appears your hypothesis is supported by the evidence, so please continue speaking.
Well then.
Of course. Thank you, Your Honor.
He's too polite.
If we uphold this hypothesis, I believe that many of this case's seemingly unrelated clues can be connected together.
Right! Like the metal hook! That one didn't make sense at all. Let's think about this. Cowell's methods must have something to do with that water from the primordial sea.
The deceased's name is
What item did the culprit use to control?
Now it seems like the hook rope. The water from the primordial sea. Lynette was in the magic box. I remember there was something else within the inner layer of that box.
I did it perfectly. Well then. Oh no.
Ace Detective Paimon's time to shine again!
Ace Detective
In the
Paimon.
original plan, Cowell would tamper with the water tank rope and the number selector securing his target. When the magic box containing Halsey was lowered, the metal hook would retract gradually and pierce the balloon at the top of the box. When the balloon attached to the box popped, the water from the primordial seed inside it would pour down and dissolve Halsey. Afterward, Cowell would enter the tunnel and break the flower vase to conceal the water inside the tunnel, with the remaining evidence being covered up by the water tank on stage. But he encountered something unexpected in the tunnel, and wound up being fatally hit by the same water tank he meant to use to cover his tracks.
No, the only thing is, why was he in it?
Huh. That does make sense.
The only thing that does make sense is the fact that why is he in it?
Actually links together a lot of the more confusing pieces of evidence.
Ooh.
Oh dear, what do I do? Even I think they sound convincing now. Have I falsely accused an innocent person? What a humiliation.
Oh no.
Now, it seems like the only point of contention remaining is the exact circumstances that led to Cal's death. His notes mentioned he had an accomplice who could be related to the situation.
On that note, the guards have just contacted me indicating that they uncovered new evidence.
Oh, are you
I shall
playing
now
the
invite him
music
on stage to share it with us.
I can't hear it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No.
We were just inspecting the luggage of the other people involved in this case.
I sort of just play music to make it interesting. I can't hear the music annoyingly. Am I? It's 1 AM. But no, it's sort of just nice music for the stream. Even though it's from a completely different game. I'm still adjusting the music. I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet. I feel like it's too. Okay, 2 OBS is too loud, but when I hear on stream, it's quite very quiet. So I still don't know if it's too loud or too quiet. Well, I'm just trying to play some nice music. But if I can find a way to get my headset linked to my laptop so I can actually hear the game and the music at the same time, that would be the best.
And we found an identical sample of the water from the primordial sea among Linny's personal effects.
What? That can't be.
Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Oh, I see. Well, how wonderfully comedic to have your own counterattack only to come back and wound you. Does this not clear all doubt? My dear citizens, my loyal audience, allow me to present my reasoning and bring this performance to a swift close.
Ooh, we're back to this again.
Linny did not need to take part in the dissolution of the young woman at all. Indeed, he did leave the scene via the vent.
Okay.
Having made modifications to the props beforehand, his accomplice Cowl then caused Halsey to vanish using the water from the primordial sea. But upon his return, in cruel avarice, Linny desired sole credit and prepared to do away with his partner in crime. Ultimately, he knocked Cowl out, and the tool meant to cover the crime up also became a murder weapon. Now, as much as I regret having come to such a viciously straightforward conclusion, it does seem that the famed Fatui is quite the cold-blooded and ruthless organization.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Am I right, Mr. Linny?
We've used up all the evidence we collected. There's no way for us to make a rebuttal here. Is this the end of the road?
Let's see.
Oh no. I can't think of anything either. It doesn't look like there's any way around this. Seems using the water as new evidence was too good a move. Why did this have to happen now?
The only thing we could say it could be planted there.
I think we've all seen enough now, and we have ample witnesses to my flawless reasoning. I believe this is indeed the finale. Now then, my good, noble Chief Justice, should we not, in your view, excuse me, everyone, but I must interject.
No, thanks.
Miss, I must ask you not to shout and to respect the ongoing legal proceedings.
Oh, come on. Don't be hasty. I have a good reason for interrupting, you know. Now, would anyone here like to take a little break from all this debate and see a little magic? I'll show you an amazing trick. One that can bring a young woman who has disappeared back in the flesh, right before your very eyes. Please, do the honors, Mr. Linny, if you would be so kind.
What in the world is she saying?
No offense, miss, but miracles like that are beyond my scope as a magician.
I've done it before.
Come on now, don't be silly. Magic is all about misdirection, isn't it? It often conceals the truth while presenting a fascinating illusion. But once everyone believes the illusion, can't magic reveal the truth to them once again?
Ooh, ho, ho.
Wouldn't such a trick be the most marvelous finale to today's performance?
Ooh.
Come on, Linny and Lynette. Give it another go. Don't worry. Spina di Rosula has made the necessary arrangements on your behalf.
This is
But
took it the
as the
straight.
magic makers and stars of the show, I think I should leave the final performance to you.
I understand.
I do not understand. I mean, I do understand.
And voila.
Oh my god.
Sorry for the interruption.
Well, hello.
Wait, isn't that Halsey? So the whole thing about people dissolving wasn't true after all?
To be clear, I'm only here because this person told me that if I testified, the merit of doing so would lessen my sentence. I was hiding outside this room listening to the proceedings because I was afraid that I would be the one put on trial.
Excuse me, what do you... Okay.
I was just feeling happy that no one had noticed me, and then before I knew it, she caught me.
Let's go.
That'll teach you to underestimate us three.
Where should I begin? I'm sorry. I'm the one who killed Cowl. I admit it.
Well then.
What? Why?
Firstly, my name isn't Halsey. It's Lillian, and I'm originally from Mondstadt.
Have you met our Lord and Savior Venti?
I heard that Linny's show was gonna be a real thriller, but I missed the chance to buy a ticket, so I stole one.
Of course you did.
That's how I make a living. I steal stuff here and there. And I'd never been caught before.
Until you admitted it out loud in front of everyone.
But I was noticed at the harbor a few days ago, and I barely got away. Lenny was the one who caught me in the act.
Oh, it's her. Of course it's her.
Hey, no wonder you look familiar. So you were the thief.
You probably stole the ticket.
Liddy even mentioned that you were pretty skilled.
Well, and I thought that would have been the end of it, but then the number selector chose me. She even mentioned the Fortress of Meripede. That's a prison, isn't it? So you can imagine how shocked I was. I thought he was onto me for sure.
So you killed his accomplice.
So I played along with the show while looking for an opening to flee. But then I got water poured on me for no reason, and then someone jumped into the tunnel to nab me.
So it was supposed to make him disappear.
I wasn't going to take that lying down, so I knocked him out and stuffed him into the box. There was nowhere to run from there, though, so I had to change my clothes and hide in a box containing performance costumes. I slipped out after the first guard arrived at the scene and continued hiding inside the opera house.
Can a person even hide in there?
If there... can make it work.
But I swear I didn't know that the water tank would fall down. Really, I swear it. Had I known that, I wouldn't have put him in the magic box. I may be a thief, but I'm no killer.
But let's go back to the killing issue.
That makes everything pretty clear now, doesn't it?
This time, we need to tell the entire story from Lily-Ann's perspective. Seems this... The strange...
Right.
The flower vase was not broken to cover anything up, but it was smashed during the struggle. Lily-Ann was afraid that she would be recognized.
I like how the first and the second one have been the exact same the entire time. Oh god. Stop doing Ace Detective Power. Give me something of Ace Ventura.
Having been selected out of the blue, Lily-Ann panicked. Her panic only intensified after she entered the tunnel and had water poured on her head. So she kicked the door open, producing the thud we all heard.
So two things I'm gonna say. I think she wasn't supposed to be an experiment. Ooh.
Hearing
A
the
few things that
commotion,
does make sense.
Howl leapt into the tunnel, only to discover that Lily-Ann had not dissolved.
Yeah. She did not dissolve.
He did not know that Lily-Ann was not from Fontaine, but was a thief who made her way in by stealing a ticket.
Now, the other thing I was gonna say is, but the
Mistakenly believing that the water from the primordial sea needed time to take effect, he tried to force Lily-Ann back into the box. The two broke the flower vase during the struggle, but Lily-Ann came out on top, knocking Cowl out and putting him in the box. With no way of escaping, she changed her clothes and hid in the costume trunk until the performance ended.
I just realized Yep. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective. Best one of the two. And we do a third one. I would love a third one. Who was it? Can't remember who that did it. Who's Eggman in the Sonic movies? What's his name? Jim Carrey. Such a great actor. Why are we not talking about Ace Ventura and Jim Carrey with Big Genshin Impact? Why don't we go down like random paths that means absolutely nothing with Genshin Impact or whatever game I'm playing?
She knew that she would have to go through guard inspection if she tried to leave afterward. So, she has been trapped in the Opera House these last 2 days.
It sounds like it's been there for a long time. 2 days. Where's that? I'd say 2 days. I suppose the reason why it was not made. I mean, it falling is either one of two things: an accident, or just in case it failed. The experiment failed. Cover it up.
She had already become desperately hungry by the time we were chatting over macarons. So, she swiped 2 of them right under our noses. Talk about a sneaky thief.
Told you Paimon didn't.
At this point, all the events that happened in the tunnel have now come to light.
Ah, so that's the whole story.
She looks so bored. It's so just.
Bravo! Bravo!
Now then, Lady Farina, do you wish to speak against the defense's statements? Please answer the question, Lady Farina. Also, if I may add, the trial has not yet ended. As such, I request that the prosecution not leave the room before the proceedings have concluded.
I love Farina's about to leave the room.
What? Are you reading my mind now?
She is.
No, I have no further arguments. I admit defeat. But really, could you at least have left me with some dignity?
Absolutely not.
Wow! Look at that! She's like a deflated balloon now.
Now the only problem is
If there are no objections, then as the Chief Justice of Fontaine, I shall once again repeat the full sequence of events.
Okay.
The actual perpetrator of the serial disappearances, Cowell, selected his next victim from the audience reservation list. With some modifications to the selector, he could ensure that the pre-selected young woman would be chosen. To cover up any evidence while committing the deed, Cowell thought of allowing the water tank to fall, which would conceal the water left behind after the young woman was dissolved. He also tampered with the rope suspending the water tank, using the fireworks at the end of the performance to cause the tank to drop and hide the watermarks. He poured the water from the primordial sea into a balloon during the preparation of the magic box and stuck it to the box's lid. Finally, he passed the prepared hook on a rope through the gap in the magic box's door when bringing the young woman to said box. When the magic trick officially began, the box containing the woman was lowered into the tunnel, tightening the hook rope and bursting the balloon containing the water. If all had gone to plan, the young woman would be dissolved at this time. However, Lillian was not from Fontaine, and thus fled the box with a loud noise. Realizing that there was trouble, Cowell entered the tunnel and met Lillian. Thinking that the waters had not yet taken effect, he decided to proceed. However, his opponent was more capable than he thought, and he was overcome, knocked unconscious, and placed into the magic box, and thus became his own final victim. Lillian, according to her own statements, then changed clothes and hid until the performance ended, before hiding in other parts of the opera house. As for Linny, he was in the underground structures within the opera house, and was thus ignorant of these happenings. From this reconstruction of events, we can conclude that Linny, the accused, is in fact innocent.
Hooray, Lillian Lynette!
While there is much in Linny and Lillian's conduct that should still be investigated separately, this case, at least, can be handed over to the Oratories to make the final decision.
It's gonna be on Farina's favor because Farina.
As such, Linny and Lynette are officially declared not guilty.
Great work, partners.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Let's not celebrate just yet.
Next, I think we deserve an explanation, Guard Vaughn. How did you find the water from the primordial sea in Linny's baggage?
Right! Your discovery caused me to make a serious mistake, you know. Or was that not a discovery, but false evidence that you dare to bring before this court?
I suspect that the accomplice mentioned in Cowell's notes was not Linny, but you, yes?
That reaction says yes.
I'm sure you know what you must do to lessen your sentence.
Speak quickly, unless you want to earn yourself a one-way ticket to Coupon Town.
I was just following orders. We were supposed to place blame for the serial disappearances onto Linny, and thus cause suspicion to fall on the Fatui. The higher-ups said this was the best opportunity to do so.
And now that your plan has fallen through, and the secrets of the water have been revealed, you have become a liability to said higher-ups, yes? Therefore, you would be wise to tell everything you know, and seek the protection of the guards.
Yes, I'll tell you everything I know. Our boss discovered that the water can cause people to dissolve. It can also be made into a potion, which when extremely diluted, can cause people to experience unforgettable exhilaration. We've been in this business for a while now, and have made decent more off it.
Wow.
The disappearances were also the boss's idea. I mean, this is the boss we're talking about.
And now he can no longer talk.
Such ruthlessness. I shouldn't have expected any less of them.
An outrageous act. All present, please submit to inspection immediately.
Guess what? I guess the rest of us. He's drunk. Oh no, it's Satan. No. Oh, he. I guess Farina's going to.
We're just going back now?
Proceed to.
That's true, but...
That's what I tell you about.
Paimon, please wait.
Oh no. Oh no.
I know you may not want to speak to me right now. Maybe you don't even want to look at me. But still, let me thank you again for defending me to the end, even after you learned that I'm a member of the Fatui. I guess. But regardless, I'd like the opportunity to set things straight. I didn't approach you with any ulterior motives or ill intent. I've spoken to you as myself, just plain Linny this entire time. As for why I'm a Fatus, it's because the goals of the House of the Hearth align with those of an orphan like me. That's all. That was how Father, who you might know as the Knave, approached recruiting us back then too.
The Knave? The one who controls the House of the Hearth? She's your father?
Huh? She.
That's right.
Okay.
And since we're here, I was wondering, would you mind hearing a story? It's about my past. Back when our parents first died, Lynette and I were left wandering the streets. To survive, I took to surreptitiously observing an older street performer who did magic. It took me several days to figure out how he pulled off his amazing tricks. I took my sister through several streets until we found a crowded corner, and we began to perform magic tricks there. To my surprise, we proved to be pretty popular, and we could at least stop worrying about where our next meal would come from for a time. But I didn't want my sister to remain a street rat together with me forever. Before long, an aristocrat came to me and claimed that he wished to take us in after watching my performances.
So you went from orphans to nobility just like that?
Well,
that was how we felt at first too. As if fate was on our side and we could say goodbye to those painful days. But I gradually discovered that while we were called foster children, he was really after my talent for magic tricks. He would constantly take me to all sorts of banquets to garner attention, which he would then use to expand his social circles.
Of course.
Doesn't seem too bad either. Better than roaming the streets at any rate.
It took a while for me to realize just how dark his heart really was. After one particular performance at a banquet, I discovered that Lynette was not on the same return vehicle as me. I waited a long time after we returned home, but she did not come back. I went to that noble's bedroom and asked him about her whereabouts. The answer he gave me was, she caught the eye of the most eminent person at the banquet, so I sent her over as a gift. I mean, you'll be able to perform your magic regardless of who your assistant is, yes?
Oh no. So he was gonna... But wouldn't Fontaine's laws deal with such people?
As far as outsiders are concerned, this is a relationship akin to adoption or foster care, and they have their ways of escaping the eye of the law.
So what happened on that?
I managed to ferret out the location of the mansion of that so-called eminent person and hurried through the night. But by the time I leaped over the walls, avoided the guards, and made my way in, all I saw was the moonlit ground covered in blood, and the knave standing there in the darkness.
So, she'd already taken care of that guy.
Huh.
That's right. She had rescued my sister before she could come to any harm, and had even discovered several girls hidden in a basement, all of them orphans. Father, I mean, the knave, might have seen something in me, and so she made me an offer.
Okay.
The House of the Hearth welcomes you, for your interests align with ours. Here, none will ever betray you. Indeed, betrayal shall never be permitted here. I was hesitant to trust her. I mean, I had just been betrayed by nobles. But she was also quick to destroy the noble who had taken us in at first, giving us back our freedom.
Oh, so that's how the two of you joined the House of the Hearth.
She has her own plans. She has gained permission from the Sarita to first use the Gnosis' power once she obtains it. She plans to use it to find a way to break the prophecy and save Fontaine.
So, she believes in that prophecy too?
That's right. The whole House of the Hearth is currently working to combat that crisis.
I have a few ideas that could help improve your channel.
Today's case has also proven that people from Fontaine can indeed dissolve into some sort of water, thus further supporting the prophecy.
I'm listening.
Everyone at Hotel Bouffe d'été, including the knave, has their roots in Fontaine. And we will always defend our homeland. To us orphans,
I am
the
listening.
only connection we have left to this world,
Oh,
apart
I'm
from
not
our
listening.
family,
I'll be reading.
is our homeland.
I'm still listening.
From small deeds like distributing magic
Yeah,
pockets
same thing.
to huge schemes like stealing a Gnosis, everything is aimed at dealing with that prophecy.
It's all right. I understand. The only thing I can do is relate all this to you. I just hope you can understand that even as a member of the House, I have never stopped making my own decisions, and that I believe what I'm doing is right. If you should need anything at all in the future, feel free to find me. I will do my best to help you, as plain Linny.
I understand. Oh, goodbye. Oh.
Bye, Linny!
Well, we've had an issue. Well, Oh no. Well.
Hey there. What was with the disappearing act you pulled right as the trial ended?
Were you looking for us, Navia?
Of course.
Well, this whole thing isn't exactly over, is it? I do feel that we're getting closer to solving the serial disappearances case, though. Don't you think so, too?
Well, I'm sorry.
Huh? What's wrong, my dear partner?
Besides, are you sure we're the ones who can crack a case that's been cold for decades now? And given that there's new evidence from the trial, there should be a trail of breadcrumbs for the Hydro Archon's people to follow now, right?
Oh, no.
I see. Well, I won't lie. I'm a little shocked to hear that from you. But I suppose you are just travelers who have only arrived in Fontaine after all. Sorry. I might have been too presumptuous.
Oh, no, I wouldn't.
Say that, Navia?
Navia. I say Nahita as Navia.
And we were having so much fun investigating with you, too.
I want to go back and investigate with you.
It was like having new waters flowing into a stagnant mire, causing new hope to spring forth, and the reflection in the murk to become clearer. Sorry about that. I'm a bit prone to nostalgia. Don't mind me. Wait, shall we have a farewell meal? You know, to commemorate our time as partners?
Huh? Do we really need to get that formal?
I think everyone here is that formal.
Well, guess you really did treat us as partners, huh?
Well, I'd just like to have a proper ending to every important memory. That way there are no regrets later. Anyway, it would just be a meal, so it shouldn't take up too much of your time.
If you say so.
You don't have to twist Paimon's arm. If Boss Navia's treating, count Paimon in!
Oh, wonderful. In that case, why don't we return to the Court of Fontaine and head to the Hotel de Boer? I believe we'll make it just in time for dinner.
All right then, let's have
Help! I want to. If only I could. So I was gonna not end stream, but end stream when this bear fish mission actually was literally gonna fish now. I thought it was gonna be after the hotel. I got to do the hotel. Oh, but part of me, I wish I could say I'll just do it tomorrow, like next stream, but I realized so I'm going on holiday, so I won't be able to stream until Monday. As if I stream Monday.
Flurry of frost and autumn leaves. How they scatter. How they swirl. I knew you'd come today. I haven't been here long, actually. This must be exactly what they mean by great minds thinking alike and the understanding shared by kindred spirits. No, he hasn't. He did see me reading as I practiced my swordsmanship, and he did sigh, shake his head, and make gestures with his feet and hands. But he didn't ask for the book back. Well, my guess is that this was my father's idea. He's always told me to practice my calligraphy more and pen a few more congratulatory notes on behalf of the family. That way, I could temper my mind and also gradually get in touch with our business partners, which would lay a foundation for my future role in managing family affairs.
It's 2 AM, I gotta wake up at like 10.
And besides,
which isn't early,
I don't know who else could open my brother's bookcase if not my father. But you know me. I'm honestly most afraid of being stuck sitting up straight at a reception table, feigning civility and giving lip service to... Sorry. Pretend I never said that.
Giving lip service. I'm just gonna move on. Yeah. That sounds like it'd be really great.
Right?
Really.
I'd much rather find a quiet spot to practice penmanship on my own than sit there drinking stale tea and listening to staler conversation.
Drinking stale tea, listening to stale conversations whilst giving lip help.
So, I came here under the pretext of working my swordsmanship into my calligraphy and gaining the relevant enlightenment from Chronicle of Cleansing ink. That way, I get to do a bit of both. I didn't expect that you'd show up so quickly, though. It seems that my swordplay was quite the effective signal beacon.
At the open.
I've realized that even famous figures have an earnest side to them. They aren't prideful, haughty beings of divine skill as many think. As you can see, this original annotated copy contains some remarks and critiques made by a who's who of swordplay and calligraphy from a previous generation. One can, even if vaguely, glimpse the personalities of those eminent personages shine through. Take this, for example. This is another calligraphy great who didn't get along with Chiffon. See how he nitpicks and hangs on to every
School
little error,
starts for me
and how long his annotations are.
Sausage
See?
wait.
This is the commentary he gave on Chiffon's calligraphy.
A Sunday?
Free,
A Saturday?
unrestrained, sharp as a bared edge, like a great tree braced against the wind.
Yeah, isn't that's Saturday? No, nowhere in the world, unless it's either a Saturday or a. I'm not going to be at. Okay. I'll try to be here. But I'm going to be here. Wait, where? But I'm going to be here. America. That's still a Saturday. It's tomorrow for you. That's a Friday. That makes absolutely no sense. If you start Friday, it's 8th. But again, that's still Friday. Why it makes sense just to start the Monday? That's what we do in the UK. If it's like I think it's either a Thursday or a Friday. If it lands on that, it's supposed to be that day. I know it's stupid, yeah. Because in the UK, if it's a Friday, they just they just give you like the extra day. So yeah, just go Monday. I'm pretty sure it's Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. You still have to come in. Well, that's when it starts. But I'm pretty sure Thursday and Friday. No, they just give you the extra 2 days. That's how it's always seemed to be. I went to college stuff for me. I went in September, so I got like an extra month. It's not American thing, it's my school thing. Yeah, I say it might have just been like my school and stuff. That they just so happen to never fall on a Friday. Although that could be the option.
It sounds like a compliment, but I fear that when he called Chiffon a great tree, it was in the sense that the greatest tree in the forest is the first to be crushed by the wind.
But still, then again, huh? I'm not going to be at that many strips a year. Oh well. Well, you could be here at a few, hopefully. I don't think you won't miss that many, because I won't be here. Yay! I'm going on holiday tomorrow. Oh, no, today. I'm going on holiday today. In about 10 hours. I'm going on holiday, and then be back Monday, yeah. Which is great. Saturdays, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday with no streams. Well, maybe no streams. I've downloaded Roblox to potentially stream if I'm able to. Holiday. Yep. As usual for me, I have fun, yeah, thank you. I will try and stream, but it's vacation. It's holiday. But I've downloaded Roblox, not a holiday. Well, yeah, vacation, that is if you're going somewhere. As in, like, you go to another country, holiday. Get it right, please. Okay, my vacation is going 20 minutes down the road. Okay, 2 hours, still, that's not really... But this is the difference, because I feel like a holiday, I can understand like a vacation going to like another country and stuff, I can absolutely understand it. I feel like a holiday, you're still within your own country, yeah. To a degree, I'll say America is a pretty different thing, because holiday is Christmas, yeah. That's it. Wait, I feel like vacation is if you're going to another country. Holiday is if you're in the same country. Thanksgiving, Halloween. But I say holidays. Okay, for America, I would say a different state. You can't say vacation. Because again, a vacation sounds like you're going to like you're actually traveling, or you're doing something big. It's not really a holiday. I'm literally, holiday means your holiday, government times off, work, school. But that's kind of what it is though, because they get a holiday. Yeah, we're going on a holiday. Yeah, I'm taking time off of school, work and stuff like that. Okay, what's a vacation then? I had to spend 16 hours in a car to go to Florida and last week. Jesus. My longest travel was 6 hours. That's my longest. I would go to the exact same place. I was spending like 4 hours on the car. It's a holiday on the calendar, yeah. Right. Then again, it's a thing like it's your holiday, not someone else's holiday. Like a holiday, right? So, if I say I'm going on holiday, that is what it is. Vacation. A getaway somewhere where nice. Okay, I'm not going somewhere nice. That's just not too bad. I'm Britain and I'm going on holidays. Yeah. But you kind of just said it yourself. You didn't say it. But a holiday is time off of work or school. As you said, that is what a holiday is. Take time off of work and school. Okay, but again, Halloween. That's not a holiday then. Because I know plenty of times I've been in school on Halloween Day. Easter, the same thing. So the only holiday that actually exists is like bank holidays and Christmas. Banks are closed, yeah. From work or school. Okay, so Vedic. Okay. But again, this is the thing of. Okay, so so it should be called a vacation day then. So bank holidays is now vacation holidays. Be bank vacation then. We get time off school for Easter. There. Top off. No, we don't. Usually we get, obviously it's bank holidays, but we get quite a few. It's bank holidays, half terms. Actually, no, sorry, I'm going to go work. Bank holidays, Christmas. I think that's it. Easter, Christmas, and Thanksgiving. We get a week off. Not here. Easter, we get Good Friday, or Ash Friday, whatever it's called. I think we get the Friday and the Monday. Around Easter, we get the Friday and the Monday off. But it's considered bank holidays. Also, we don't have a Thanksgiving thing in the UK. Christmas, well, we do get a week off for Christmas. Again, most places give you until like after New Year's, but New Year's is not. It's actually not a holiday for us. In that sense, it's not a bank holiday. Technically speaking, people can work and be not required, but required to work on New Year's. It's not common, but you can. It's not considered a bank holiday or anything. I mean, I've had school. I think like New Year, January the 2nd, we get a day off for Valentine's. We don't get Valentine's Day. Memorial Day, nope. Labor Day, a week off. Nope, we don't get anything like that. Remembrance Day, we don't get the day off, but we have to do like an hour silence in school. That was the most painful thing I've ever done. To be fair, I think the school regretted it ever doing one thing. There was one time we actually had to go to we have like a memorial place in a town I live in. And obviously they fire cannons. And at the time I hated loud noises. I could not deal with loud noises at all. I'm a lot better now. This was like 10 plus 15 plus years. I don't know when it was. Britain sucks. Yeah. But we do get quite a lot. Do you have St. Patrick's Day? I mean no, but a lot of people do celebrate it. It's not marked down as a proper holiday. That's more of Ireland. That's for Ireland, not really for us. But we do half celebrate it. I mean, there is. You're pretty. I mean, it's like you don't get like a day off or anything. It's more of like, yeah, places are decorated. There is St. Patrick's Day stuff, but it isn't really a holiday. American, yeah. But then again, we do get quite a lot of bank holidays. Like we get like 2 or 3 a month on average. So, but that's not including Christmas, like Christmas weeks or anything. Did you celebrate the Queen's birthday? I mean. Yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, sort of? I mean, yes we do, but then again, there's no holiday for that. It's kind of just like, oh, it's Queen's birthday. Happy birthday, Liz. Right, let's move on with our day. That's kind of it. I think we don't really. Yeah. The king's birthday is not a holiday. No, no one really cares. You can move forward in the game. The music is. Oh, you can hear the music. Oh, that's not the game. That's me. I am currently playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I haven't actually listened to this. It's just an hour of Doki Doki. There, he's playing music here.
Of course. Those two often butted heads. But one must always be careful when penning words down.
Yeah.
Words penned in black and
Turn
white
it
can
off.
hardly be taken back after all.
Okay, fine. I'll pause the Doki Doki, greatest sound of all time. I love Doki Doki Literature Club. I need to finish playing it. It sucks. Except he can't hear it. Only we can hear it. I wish I could hear it. I love it. I love the worded version. I like the version. I'm not. You know, I do like the just music. No. Oh, actually, I just thought I don't have to listen to you. My head. I don't have to listen. I just remembered. It's my stream. I decide.
In response, Chiffon penned the following: Spring will come, and the tree shall yield lush shade.
And the best part is that this is American. So you don't like American. Oh no.
And here too. I remember that the one who wrote this was Tianjuan at one point. They say that he was
First time
brilliant at
taking
both
action of my own
calligraphy and
stream.
swordplay. That his comments were always very concise. This is what he wrote. Lovely, but you never did learn how to sign your name. There's all sorts of other interesting annotations too.
Genshin has
Come on, let me
it
show
does. Hang on a second then. Give me 2 seconds. I have it still. Could I make a move on Crush? I need to pause this. This requires all of my attention. Should I make a move on your crush when you get to school? Right, okay. But this is serious. I'm not gonna. Right, okay. On one side, I would say yes, but you don't want to push it. Right, are you two friends? That is the first question. Wait, I'm gonna make it serious. I'm taking this very seriously. I am absolutely useless of talking to anyone. I'm useless of understanding when people have flirted with me in the past. Do you have any ideas if she likes someone or oh, a little? Ooh. Okay, you're friends. Oh, at least we're friends. Okay. We have had small talk. Okay, that's fine. That's a good start. That's a good start. I'm now scared of the question of if she likes someone. I hate the expense I've got to wait because of how delayed YouTube is for me. It's been 30 seconds. I'm watching the timer. I doubt it. I don't think the first day. Okay. Don't think. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if she likes. Okay, that's fine. That's the tough one, but then again, it kind of is obvious if they like someone, I feel like. So. I think you're asking the wrong person. I need to mention my friend. No. Honestly, I am useless or anything like this. I wish I was. I wish. I wish I knew. But anything citrus, I just run to my friends and be like, "Help!" Not like that, but like, "Help!" I don't know what to say, even though they have no interest in me, and I know they're not. Actually, fair, don't. No one talks to me about that. It's more of the unwanted helping my friends out with relationships. Actually, no, I get. Nah, I'm useless. She has friend. She was friends with my ex when I. Ooh, that's how I got my only girlfriend. Ooh. Help! She's friends with your ex. Oh, what? Oh, you're. Okay, quick question. How bad was the breakup? She helped you date. She helped you date your. Oh, okay. How bad was the breakup? And are they still friends? If they're still friends and the breakup was bad, I wouldn't recommend it. Unless it was a while ago, then that's so different. It wasn't bad. Okay, that's fine. That's good. That's good. That's good. Actually, it wasn't great either, but then again, if it wasn't bad, that's a good start. If you two are able to survive in the same room, that is the only requirement. If you're trying to survive in the same room, it doesn't matter. Nobody cried, and they were still friends. And we're still friends. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, never mind. I've read that wrong. That's alright. Okay. It might have to be years ago if you're super close. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. If you're good friends with her, with your crush, the thing is your she's friend of. She's friends with your ex. Are they? I mean, they're still. How close of friends are they? So, the closer they are, the less likely because. I think I don't know what they're gonna be like. So me and my ex have talked a bit after the breakup. We meet. It's okay-ish. Me and my ex, also girls, tell each other that yeah, they used to be best friends. Okay, hang on. Yeah, they girls tell each other everything. Oh, I definitely know that. Me being a boy, I get told nothing. I know, yeah. That's the reason why I'm like, yeah, that's not great. But on the same time, if they do say everything, that could also, it's horrible. On the same side, if she does say everything, that could also help you there. Yeah, I mean, it could help. I mean, on one side, I mean, you could say absolutely everything, which could make things better, but also worse. But I don't know. If you're in high school, might want to wait to meet new people in college. Get a good point. Actually, I think my chances went down when I went to college. I think my chances went down quite drastically. To the point where it's not happening. But but this other like 10, it's just kind of, but that is, but this other like 10 half, wait no 8 half 10, not 8 half 10, wait 8 out of 10. It's kind of flirty. Ooh, hang on a second. I love this. I love having such a small chat because we get to... This is what I wish I could talk to my friend, not talk to my friends, well, with my friends, just be like, tell me all the juicy gossip. Even though we're on a completely different side of the world. But then again, you talk about some girls don't press they're being flirty, some do. No, they're doing it. Which one is she? Good point. Does she know she's flirting, or is she pretending flirty? Not pretending, but not really. She's flirty. I had the travelers been staring at this person for the last hour. I don't know anything about girls. Well, you've come to the expert. That was so weird. Well, pretty much all of my friends are girls, so that's why I'm the expert. Yeah, I don't know how to help. I mean, if I was there, if I'm there, I could help, but I can't. Then again, my way of helping the last person to get a girlfriend ended with, as you know, it was actually kind of funny. Oh, so you're the gay one? What do you mean? I mean, all my friends are girls. Minus one. My group... I haven't actually talked to him in a long time. The simple thing is just tell her, like her, and see what happens. Yeah. Or you could do my other friend's solution. To my only boyfriend. No, friend, which is a boy. I've got to keep... No. My only friend, which is a boy. Solution was... keep asking, keep begging until they'd say yes. It worked out for him. I think it lasted for about 6 to 8 months. I can't remember. I can't do that. Why not? Why not? I mean, I suppose why not? So you are the gay... Why am I the gay one? Sam is gay. How? If my group are girls, if you can't do that, then she'll date someone who will be... Ooh. Oh, it's Game Town gay. Hang on, hang on, I just realised, we've just assumed that it's been a girl the entire time. Is it a boy? And is Game Town trying to hint the fact that he's gay? By telling me? Not telling me, saying I am? But he's meaning himself? Hang on. I'm straight. But hang on. hang on. I like a girl. Okay. Right then. Okay, fine, it is a girl, right. What's her personality? What is she like? Help be better judgment. If she's rude and not horrible, but horrible, then I would recommend do better. If she's nice, sweet, gentle, kind, well, yeah, I don't really know what to say there. I know what to do. I know what not to do. My plan is to move towards the friends. Oh, hang on, that actually. Huh. To be fair, that's kind of was like half my plan, but I mean, yeah. Last time I dated a really kind person. It ended bad. Fair point. But at the same time, I think I'm like, she was kind of, kind of, kind of. Oh, no, she is. Sorry, but she is kind of. Like, there's different types of kind. There is the fake kind, the kind just because she has to get kind for respect, and then there is the three different kinds. What type of kind is it? As it's very difficult to tell. You see, everyone around me thinks I'm a communist, so I can't do this. Right, you screwed yourself over there. Respect. Yeah, yeah, no, I think you've screwed yourself there. Well, this wasn't about it. It looks. I would ask to explain, but at the same time, I'm going to be completely. It's soft. It's gonna graph one. God. I mean, I'm actually trying to think of the story. What could have happened for the entire for people to think you're communist? So I said Russia and China can beat America. Okay. Well, I mean, them two together, fact. Separate. If them two were. And then my dad visited the Soviet Union when I was. When it was not. When, I feel like a lot of people visited the Soviet Union. And I own a Russian hat thing. Yeah, okay. Are you trying to fail? Are you trying to make people think that you're a communist? Because right now you're convincing me that you're a communist. Then again, there's a lot of evidence with that one. He got from the Soviet. I'm not trying to. Wait, you're not doing a very good job of convincing me not. Thinking that wasn't kind of the thing, but no. I mean, sounds like you're bragging about that. What? Why will I be bragging about the fact that you're a communist? Oh wait, no, Rhoda, but I'm. Could you, okay, hey Dad, could you say I am a captain? Yes, you didn't say anything. I thought I was Game Town. Sorry. Wait, it does sound like you're bragging about it. I am capitalist. The big problem is you're saying you're American, which doesn't really help your case. Well, on one side, yes, but it's also kind of not capitalist in the capitalist sense. To the point it's gone down, it's gone too far. It's gone beyond capitalist. This is the part where I like the UK because we have no idea what we are, but we know we're not communist. And I know we're capitalist. And we're pretty much like, yeah, we're capitalists, we're not going to get involved, we're not going to be... Just, yeah. And America is gone too far in that direction. Of, yes, they are very much capitalist, but there's also a limit of where it doesn't really become communist, no communist capitalist anymore. It turns into, I control the world.
Oh, there's no rush. No rush at all. As my great-grandfather... Actually,
what do we...
wait. Do you know what time it is right now?
I don't know if I were talking about crushes and we ended with capitalism. And it sounds like my voice is going.
Oh, drat. I'm going to be late back. Looks like I'll be getting an earful from my father now. Either way, I've got to go face the music now. I'll be back later to practice my swordplay again, though. So if you have time, why not come and join me? I'm sure that we'll improve all the faster by putting our heads together and putting one another to the test. But if you don't want to practice, we can always take a walk or even go fishing. Look at me rambling on
fishing.
like this. I'll head back first. See you later.
That's the wrong way. Right, it's 3. Okay, there's only half 2. I was going to... I've streamed for an hour longer than that was going to. Because I've got to wake up early before I go on holiday.
Thank you for
Wait, is this? No, it's still save. Huh.
astrologers must
Yeah, hello. Hello.
themselves of
Did
material
you not hear my
desires.
entire sentence? Of what I was talking about, which I do not remember what we were talking about. Hello, hi, hello. Oh, wait, it's pausing. Oh. Well, that's not good.
Only by ridding oneself of clutter can one see the true world around them.
Right then. Apparently. Ooh. So I'm gonna move towards the friend zone and not get stuck. I'll keep you updated. Okay. Yep. I wish you. I hope. Not wish you. Yeah, no, I do wish. Wait. Hope for the best. I hope things go well for you. Can I? For a quick. Sure. That's a hesitant sure, but sure. I need to see something that needs cast. Okay. Okay. Alright. Like right now, yeah, sure. Alright, I've said sure. Like 20 seconds ago. I mean, yeah. I mean, I can't stop you. No, read the whole thing. Wait. Did you use curse words about... Can I curse real quick? I need to say something that needs just like right now. That needs curse words. Like right now, like 20 seconds ago. No, read the whole thing. I never got it. I've just read what. Wait, I'm into YouTube. Did it not proceed? No. My crush got with my friend 20 seconds ago. Ah. That's the timing of that. Must have told her he liked her. I said that, but with cursing. See, we told you that would work. If only you listened to us. We said, just ask. We said just ask. And guess what? He listened. Oh, okay, probably not here, but he did that. And look now. And feed you to your family. I'm crashing out. Well, the heat 10 is now at night. Well, so I don't really know what it kinda. So I guess our friends so the other one. What? Hang on. What do you mean other one? do you mean other one? Well, actually, I know what you mean by other one, but... It's like, it's not a... I suppose the saying is there's plenty of fish in the sea. I suppose there is that saying, so I suppose the one that was kind of like, yeah, I suppose. Do you know what? I was like, fair.
Delved into.
Windblade!
That makes sense. I suppose. And you tell us how it goes, right? There is it's like 2 fish in the sea. Tell us upset to me, bitches. Do you know what? That kind of makes things funnier.
A reward on the road.
That's kind of makes it even funnier. I'm assuming, Lumi, I did not tell you to go beat this guy yet. Okay, I was going to, but I didn't tell you yet.
So shiny. Lumi, no! You can't eat that!
Oh, I ate someone's tea. It's fine. I don't even know who Tyler is. I mean, I would never know who Tyler is, so it kind of doesn't matter. As long as it's only just a name, it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Tyler is a 2-2 go with my crush. What time is it? It's 3. It's almost 3 AM.
I'll keep this close.
Yeah, I have to pretend I never liked. No, you should guilt trip him. Yeah, that does feel kind of evil. It's like, who was a crush? And we're like, it's your new girlfriend. Righty then.
I'll keep this close.
But at the same time, it's kind of, it's still annoying. At the same time, I can't, being against it, I kind of feel bad for doing that to him. Don't want to ruin their relationship that they've just made. Right. I'm gonna make the smart decision of ending stream now because I've been streaming for an hour longer than I was supposed to. I'm going on holiday tomorrow quite early. And myself, yeah. Yeah, it's one of those annoying things where I wish I could stream longer, we could continue to talk about this, but I have to go to sleep. So I'm actually awake for when I go on holiday. When I go away, so...
Lumi, no! You can't eat that!
Yeah, anyways, no idea when I'm gonna be able to stream. If I'm not able to stream during the holiday, then good night, good night. If I'm unable to stream, then I'll be back Monday. Monday or Tuesday. Have fun there. Thank you. Gito, have a good luck with being friend zoned by your friend. Well, by your potential new friend. Yeah, I will be back. I'll be back home Monday. So I'll either be streaming Monday or Tuesday. Between that time, between now and Monday, it'll probably, if I'm able to stream, be Roblox. Or the Akinator, whether one I can get working. Yeah. Listen to stream. Thank you all for watching, joining, everything. Thank you all so much, and hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. Good luck, Game Town. Good luck with your crush and